There you are. I had grown tired of waiting. I was beginning to worry you had gotten lost back there. You sure took your dear sweet time. What are you hiding over there for? Come now, join me. Aw, are you being shy? Please, it's not as if this is the first time we've been to the hot spring, and you do have a bath towel. Come along now. No need to waste any more of my time. Step in. Good. Well, considering the type of curse I could have laid upon you for grabbing one of my tails, I think having you take me to the hot springs as compensation is a very reasonable compromise. Consider this a great bout of generosity on my part. I could have asked for something much more significant. Like what? Wouldn't you like to know? I jest, of course. Just having you finally back in Inazuma is good enough for now. Though, if you're feeling generous, I can certainly think of other things you can do for me. Well, it's good to see no harm came to my favorite little fox while you were off on your adventure. I had grown so bored while you were away. Hardly. Toying with my riders isn't nearly as much fun. We really need to do something about the large gaps of time you're gone from Inazuma. Well, I suppose the stories you bring back to me more than make up for it. Traveler, I'm not sure if you truly think I haven't noticed, but why are you huddling so far away from me? My dear little fox, while a small amount of modesty is endearing, take it too far and it becomes frustrating, especially because you're my favorite. Relax. There's nothing for you to be embarrassed about. It's just water. How does sitting with me in a hot spring differ from you sitting with me at the shrine? Is it really so different? Really? Well, I'll have to take your word for it. I certainly don't see any difference myself. Well, even if there is a difference in setting and circumstance, there's no need to be so shy around me in any regard. You truly think that my seeing you with fewer layers would invite that much scrutiny? Goodness, you think my attachment to you is that shallow? No, I do get where you're coming from. Oh, it seems shyness runs rampant in current times. Not that I mind. It invites something fun to imagine for the future. Well, I wonder if the day will come where you proudly strut about in front of me regardless of your state of dress. That's certainly something to look forward to. Truly, though, it baffles me sometimes. Mortals are always so preoccupied with the shells that hold their souls. Don't you think that's a lot of unnecessary stress? Well, I feel being overly self-conscious about such a thing sounds terribly exhausting. Are you not tired? Being so worried about how your appearance is perceived. I suppose. It's not that I don't understand. A lot of yokai have their own individual preferences when it comes to aesthetics, but rarely do we draw the same line with physical form. Many yokai don't even have a consistent form to begin with, so it would be strange if we were overly picky over such a thing. Even I presented primarily as a fox for the first portion of my life, so I too am a yokai who sees others far more for what they are rather than how they appear. Yes, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but unfortunately for you, my interest in you is rather unaffected by your appearance. Which means all that hiding you're doing in the corner is entirely unnecessary. It's not as if this displeases me. Watching you squirm a bit is one of the greater pleasures of my life. I could watch this for hours. My dear little fox, who you are consistently is far more appealing to me than how you appear. Let me put it this way. There's a place in Tenryo that has the best kitsune udon that Inazuma has to offer. I often make the trek down Mount Yogo on foot to visit them regularly, at least twice a week. Recently, they changed the bowls they serve the udon in. An attempt to stay relevant amongst their other competition, no doubt, but I could genuinely care less. I don't go to that restaurant to look at bowls. I go for the food, which, thanks to a very strict adherence to their family recipe, has not changed its flavor in almost 100 years. For you see, a good bowl of food can be served in most any container and it would still be delicious, while underwhelming food could not be saved even if it was served upon gold itself. Similarly, a cover with beautiful artwork will surely get a light novel into the hands of readers, but if the story is garbage, it all goes to waste, does it not? Mortals' appearances are like that. While I do appreciate the form that contains you, that's very little of what actually interests me. After all, I would be bored to tears if all you were was a pretty face. My dear little fox, you are so much more than the shell you were born into. If you want me to compliment it, I most certainly can. There is much to compliment here. But may you never reduce yourself down to your outward appearance alone. That would be such a waste. So, don't fret so much about your appearance here. You have very little to worry about, especially not with me. What? I too can be sentimental when I want to be. Well, if it'll make you feel better. Just for you, I'll tell you something good. Goodness, no. No tricks. Just come closer. If you want a true critique in regards to how I feel about your appearance, I can share it with you. My mind is filled with this very thought every moment I lay my eyes on you. You're cute. I think you're very cute. Tragically so. See? How could that reaction be anything but adorable? Well, there are certainly several types of attractiveness, but for me, being cute is one of the best things you can possibly be. You see, simple beauty alone can be a bit stuffy, as it often calls for some form of formality or respect, which is perfectly fine for some. But being cute, that's a quality that allows room for you to be toyed with, which for me is by far the most attractive quality that one can have. You seem skeptical. You don't believe me? That's a fun thought. You truly have no idea. Not a clue about how adorable you are. Come here. You're very cute. Oh, so cute. And I want to hear you acknowledge that as well. Little fox, it would do you some good to develop at least a little bit of an ego. I would like that so much. To hear those words from you. So, agree with me. Say, Lady Yae, you're right. I'm cute. Go on. I want to hear you say it. No. I'm afraid this is one thing I'm not going to compromise on. Go on. Such a good little fox. is it? Oh, you feel dizzy. You are talking about the water temperature, right? I suppose it is much warmer than most non-Inazumans would be used to. Come on, out now. Don't look so disappointed. I took this time for you personally. It won't do if you get heat exhaustion before I get to fully appreciate you being back. Come now, you've booked us for the full day. We can always enter again after you've cooled down. There are certainly other ways I can keep you busy in the meantime. So, come on. Good. Come with me. While I can't guarantee it will help cool you down, let's thoroughly make use of the time we have here.